Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Big A's Backyard Bistro. Tonight we're going to make one of my favorite guilty pleasure meals, and that is the Smashburger on the Blackstone Griddle. So let's take a look at our ingredients here. Of course, we got to have our ground beef, and that's an 80-20 ground chuck, which I think is just a perfect blend of fat there. You want that fat in the burger, that's what gives it its flavor. Also keeps it from drying out too. Got some sharp cheddar cheese slices, which we're going to melt on there. We've got our onions, which I'm going to caramelize here in a minute. We've got bacon. Love bacon on a cheeseburger. Gotta have it. Got a brioche bun there. And also got 4 pats of butter here that we're going to use for our bun and our burgers. All right, let's get started. So what I'm going to lay down first is our bacon and our onions. Love that sizzle. Now, one thing I really like about doing bacon when I do burgers is the grease that the bacon gives off when you cook your burgers in that. Just takes it to a whole other level. Wonderful. Throw these onions on here. I'm just going to hit the onions with a little bit of oil. And instead of my AP rub today, I brought some Montreal steak seasoning, which I love on burgers and steaks. So just going to get a little bit of that down as well. Now, one thing you want to be careful of on your bacon is you don't want to burn it. It's not going to take long for this bacon to cook. In fact, I'm going to turn down this one side of my griddle here, because after I cook the bacon and the onions, I'm going to slide it to one side and just let it rest while I do the burgers. So again, I turned this side of the griddle down to low, and this side over here with the onions is about a medium. And again, the bacon is not going to take very long. We just want to put a little bit of char on these onions. Again, just to caramelize them a little bit. Hit it with just a little bit more oil. And I'm just about ready to slide them over to the side. Get the meat on here. Again, I'm basically just going to turn this burner off, because my bacon is about how I want it there. I'll slide some of that bacon grease back towards the middle here. Let those onions sit in it too. So again, I'm just going to let those sit. The burner's off, but it's going to stay plenty warm there. And we'll get the meat on now on the left side. Again, just a little bit of oil. What I'm going to do is take some of my butter. My butter's starting to melt. It's a warm day out here. Take a couple of these packs of butter. Just get it down nice. Oh yeah, it's going to be good. And you're just going to take your little burger balls there. Just going to sit it right on there. Now these don't have any seasoning at this point. This is just raw hamburger. So what you're going to do is let those sit for just a minute. Now, obviously, these are Smashburgers. So you're probably wondering, well, when are we going to smash them? And what are we going to smash them with? So, what I've got is a bacon press here. Which of course you could use for bacon. But it also is handy for a smash burger. Now, a tip I want to give you is use some wax paper when you smash your burgers. That way they won't stick to your press. Now this is cast iron. It's been oiled and seasoned as well. So it probably wouldn't stick either way, but you don't want to take a chance. So what you're going to do is just put down your paper and just press. You want to hold it for about 10 seconds. Okay? Now, you don't have to kill it, but you do want to press down fairly hard. Okay? Then you're going to do the other one. Put that down here. Now I'm going to season it with this Montreal steak seasoning. Alright, so I'm also going to get my buns down. Again, just a couple little packs of butter. I'm just going to put those buns right there on top. Okay. So our burgers have been down about 2.5 minutes now. Gonna flip. Now what you want to do, be sure you go in about a 45-degree angle and you want to get all that good crust off the bottom. And when you flip it, that is exactly what you want to see right there. That crust is where all that flavor comes from. Just like you would get in a diner. Good old diner burger. It's hard to beat. I'm going to let it finish cooking. Again, it's only going to take maybe another minute or two. So you're talking about a cooking time total of about 5 minutes. And that's it. Look at our buns here. Get them in some of that bacon grease too. I actually like to do both sides just a little bit. Get a little crisp on them. The other thing I like to do is I'm going to put my onions right on the burger under the cheese. I don't know about y'all, but to me those onions can get a little slippery sometimes. I like to put it just right under there. And I'm going to do the same with my bacon. Whew. Go ahead and get my bun off. Get my cheese down here. And then what I'm going to do is take a little water. You can see the cheese is already melting, but I'm going to take a little water. Using my dome right there. Steam that cheese. And buddy, in just a few seconds, I'm going to lift that dome. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Just a few more seconds here. Waiting is the hardest part, you know. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right, so I'm a hungry boy, so I'm gonna make this a double here. I'll put this one on the bottom. I want the one with all the bacon on top. Good grief in the morning, look at that. Look at that, folks. Just want to stand and look at it. Gosh, boy, it looks good. Smells amazing. Get that, get the sunshine there. Ooh, oh, see that cheese, those onions kind of sliding there, that melted cheese. Boy, I feel like, was it Mufasa and the Lion King holding up Simba? You know, like, oh, there it is. All right, so let's give this thing a bite. See how it is. All right. So let's see. Oh, wow. It's gonna be messy. I'm just gonna warn you guys. Look at this right here. Oh. Here we go. Take a look. That's one of the elbows out burgers there. Wow. Definitely messy. So it's a good thing I'm eating this outdoors. But man, first thing I noticed, that crunch of the bun, just that toasted bun's awesome. And the meat, you know, I didn't season it much, just a little bit of that steak seasoning, but that salt and pepper really comes through. A little crunch on the bacon. And of course, just all that flavor from the fat in the meat, from the bacon, which is got a lot of fat as well, and the butter. Again, it's a guilty pleasure meal. It's definitely not on your Weight Watchers diet for sure. I hate to see how many points is in this thing if you keep up with that, but anyway, that's delicious. And wow. So I'm gonna finish that up. Maybe it's a big burger. I'm gonna finish cooking the rest for my family here, and hope y'all have a great weekend. Get out and enjoy this beautiful day today we've had, and I'll see you next time.